Hey, everybody, how are you? Carlo here. Good afternoon. I wanted to take some time to share with you what it is that I do in my line of work. As many of you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I own and operate my own financial services company. And what I do is I teach people how money works. Basically, common sense approaches to becoming debt free, whether that be credit card debt, student loan debt, credit repair, and also retiring successfully, making sure that you have the right retirement in place so that when you do retire, you can do so successfully. We also teach people how to save money on taxes, college planning, very comprehensive budgeting. Whatever it may be, I wanted to make sure that you guys know that I'm here as a resource because what I'm about to share with you, I believe everybody needs. They just don't know who to trust, number one, or who to go to. And so I want to make sure that you guys know I'm here as a resource, and I love the opportunity to be a resource for you and help you in any way possible financially. So what I want to do is I want to show you what we offer everyday people, whether it's just you as an individual or your family. We offer a six-step financial strategy. So let's go to my screen here so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you have these six steps in place, we feel that you're going to be on track to accomplish your financial goals, and we want to help you do that. So, step one of a six-step plan is ensuring that you or your family have the right amount of proper protection. That's life insurance. And most people do not understand how life insurance works. For example, did you know if you had $1 million policy on your life, and God forbid something were to happen to you and you pass away prematurely, your beneficiaries, i.e., your spouse or your children, would receive that $1 million 100% tax free. But there's also policies now that have living benefits. And a living benefits life insurance policy is the new type of life insurance policy, which is basically a policy that you don't have to die to use. For example, if you ever came down with a terminal illness, a chronic illness such as cancer or heart attack or stroke, and you're not in a position to go back to work because you're dealing with the health crisis, the type of policies, whether it be a term policy or a permanent policy, you can pull money out tax free even while you're still living to help you and your family get through those tough times financially. That's a big resource that we offer and that we can help you with. The next step is helping you increase your cash flow. Most people, when you go through their budget, they overspend in two areas: eating out and entertainment. Most people do not know how to pay themselves first. They don't have a clear grasp of their budget. And so, what we do is we do a very comprehensive budget: what's coming into the send, what's coming out, in order to help you free up money to help you uncover additional income that you could be reallocating to other areas of your financial life, your goals that truly matter. Number three is we want to help you establish strong credit. Most people have credit card debt, they have student loan debt. Maybe they want to fix their credit so they can be in a position to buy a house soon or someday in the near future. Whatever it may be, we can help you get out of debt faster. Maybe you want to settle some debts, right? Because you're just paying the interest payments, and at the rate you're going paying these interest payments, you're never going to pay those balances off. I promise you that we can help you get out of debt faster than what you're currently doing. Number four is we want to help you create some reserve funds. When COVID hit in March of this year, 2020, most people were not prepared. They did not have adequate savings. They had to dip into credit cards. Now you're paying it back with interest. You had to borrow money. You're paying, you're getting loans out. It was really tough for many people. We want to show you through planning how to have at least 3 to 6 months of income in a liquid account so that you never have to go through that again. We'll show you how to do that. Many of you have children or grandchildren that are young and you want to start preparing for their future for higher education. We all know that college is ridiculously expensive. Nonetheless, it's very important to families to make sure that your children have a plan. We can help you with that. And step six is where we specialize in the most. And if you look at these four bullet points, this is really what separates us from everybody else. And I want to explain that to you. This first bullet point here is we want to help you invest for the long term, but minimize taxation. Meaning, most people have, say, a 401k plan. But do you know that when you pull money out of a 401k retirement, you're going to have to pay taxes on that money? At what rate? Nobody knows. But we could educate you on that. And we could show you, if you still have time to save for your future, how to retire on a tax free basis so that you don't have to pay a single penny in taxes. Bullet point number 2 here, did you know that it's possible that you can protect your gains? That it's possible if the market performs well that you can make money with interest, but if the market were to crash, that you can protect your money from not losing a single penny? It's possible to save and invest that way. It's just most people don't know how. And it's also possible to create a guaranteed lifetime income strategy so that when you do retire, that you can get a monthly paycheck every month for the rest of your life, no matter how long you live. And if we can plan it properly, you can actually even get that money 100% tax free for the rest of your life. And the last but definitely not least is establishing an estate plan and avoiding probate. If you're a homeowner, you own a business, you have some assets, and something were to happen to you and you don't have a living trust, then you can get caught up in probate and your transfer of wealth to your family, your children could get caught up in a very ugly process in our federal court system. We want to help you avoid that through an estate plan. And here's the cool thing about all this is we do this entire 6-step plan 100% complimentary. Well, how are we able to do that? Because our company here, we don't manufacture any products. There's not an energy IRA or an energy life insurance product. We work with the financial services industry, retirement companies, insurance companies, and we represent them and we play the matchmaker. So when we sit down with you, we're going to try to figure out what is it that you need, and then we're going to go out there and find the best company that meets your needs, and those companies will compensate us for bringing them business. So I'm wrapping up here. Going back to me, we want to give you financial education. Here's our policy. When we first get together on a Zoom call or in person, we never do business on a first appointment. Our first visit together is just going to be financial education. Number 2 is we're going to meet you where you're at. Whether you could save $200 a month or $20,000 a month is irrelevant to us. We're going to meet you where you're at so we can help position you in the very best way possible to help you meet your financial goals. So I hope you got value from this. I know I threw a lot at you here in a few minutes, but I want to make sure that you guys know I'm here as a resource for you. This is what I do every day. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of families over the years. And I want to make sure that I'm a resource for you to help you in any way. Again, doesn't matter where you're at in the country, I can help you. Shoot me a message, respond to this. You can shoot me a message on Facebook, shoot me a comment. We can have a brief phone conversation, and from there we can determine if it makes sense to get together. I'd love to be a resource for you, and I'd love an opportunity to earn your business. Hope to hear from you guys. Have a great day.